Now, were a lot of people surprised that Tray Dee was in the county jail about to go to prison because he was already starting his music career?
Well, considering what was going on out here on the streets, and he wasn't a shock because they know Tray Dee, he built like, he penitentiary built, but it was a trip like, damn, D up in this motherfucker for what was supposedly going on behind Snoop or whatever, So it was all kind of stories, but it was a trip, yeah. I was on my way, Tray Dee was on his way.
You guys end up in the same prison?
No. I went up north. They sent me to Susanville, to the White House. That's what they call it. Yeah. I think that's what made me don't want to go to prison no more. They sent me, I was up in the fire camps and in that snow. And shout out to Texas though. I feel you on that snow. I can't do the snow.
The fire camp was at Jamestown?
That's the training facility in Susanville.
Oh, okay.
Those are the two main training facilities for fire camps. And then you get shot off to whatever camp you go, up and down the coast. Yeah.
So what was that time like in the county when everybody knew who you was and the COs is looking at you crazy?
It was rough then,
or the sheriff. Those are the sheriffs.
Sheriffs, hell yeah, the sheriff. It's rough then because they always think you trying to smuggle something or you on some slick shit or, they take you down to the gang office and want to see if you on files and, it's all kind of bullshit, especially back then. With Baca was running shit, all the corrupt shit was going on back then.
You know where Lee Baca is right now?
In jail. That's good for his motherfucker.
Tanaka.
And what's so cold, Tanaka stayed by where I stay right now. I stay at Gardena, and that's where his ass is.
They love him in Gardena. To this day, they love him.
Well, that's all his people over there. That's all Koreans,
And what's crazy? Paul Tanaka was the undersheriff and the mayor.
Yeah, of Gardena.
Of Gardena.
Yes,
this guy was
yes,
double dipping.
yes.
How much money was this guy making?
Cold dude, man.
Yeah, but now he's a convicted felon like everybody else.
How's it feel? How's that top robin feel? I know you know how to make a top robin now.
Now, he's in the feds. You never been in the feds, right?
No.
But where he's at, it's got to be like
yeah, it's
protected.
Disneyland. It's Disneyland.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just tripping about you in prison and people are you're on your way to prison this time in the county and people are like, what are you doing here? And then Tray Dee, I'm sure a lot of people were like, dude, you was about to blow up. Did his career take a dive somewhat because he had to go sit down for those 12? I think it affected it. Now, when he went, it was 85%. At this time, it's 85%.
He had got 85%.
It's not 50% anymore.
No, 50% was for nonviolent crimes, drugs and anything nonviolent. Anything with a gun or, shit like that, that's considered violent. That's 85%.
On your last term, you did 85%?
No, I did half.
You did half, okay.
But how they worked me, though, and I got to give this new DA, I don't know if I got to give a shout out to him because they was hitting us with the enhancements. So I've been to the pen 3 years, so you give me a year for every time I've been to the pen. How does that work? That's how they was hitting us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those were enhancements they hit me. So the maximum case that I could have caught was 4 years on my dope case. So, okay, we're going to give you the 4 years, but you've been to the pen 3 times, we're going to give you a year for every time you've been to the pen too. So put that on, that's 7. You could take this 7, or we're going to give you 19 if you go to trial and lose. Well, you know what I mean?
Now, when you said you was looking at yourself in the mirror, why am I here? Was that the first time you went, or did that come later?
That was later. That was like the second or third time. Like, you got to be the dumbest nigga in America, yeah. Got getting out, losing shit, got to start over, and just, oh, man, it's crazy, man.
Now, the first time you went, did you know I'm probably going to end up coming back? Or did you say, I ain't never coming back?
You always say you never. I always say I thought I was too slick. I knew I wasn't coming back, but I knew I was finna go out and get some more money. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still too worried about what was going on the street, what was the latest fashion, what the new rims was. Worried about was my jewelry still there, and
But it seems like no matter what, if you in the streets, you're gonna get popped at some point if you hustling.
Guaranteed. If you think you not, something is wrong, get out the game now. Stop it. Go to school. Get a job, man. And I'm mad now. We joke now. All my homies and shit, we joke now. I'll be like, man, if I'd have stood on the job for 2, I could have been retired off somebody's job right now. I done gave half of that to the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I've been working lately, for the last years and shit. I could have did 20 and been retired chilling right now. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you about that shirt, man. That's a dope ass shirt. Who hooked that up?
LBC. Shout out to Calvin and VIP, man. My boy Calvin, man. Y'all know what it is. Get it, Calvin, man. That's my boy. I'm gonna get at him though. I think we need to do something with this because a lot of people do be asking me about this. You know.
You know, one of the hardest chain logos that I ever see is the one that y'all stole from Cal State Long Beach.
The LBC, the big L, the big
L
LB, the big L to B, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Long Beach, man, that's us. And it goes for the Cal State Long Beach, yeah, all of that, yeah. See a shirt like this, the natives would buy this.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, we're not on the Crenshaw stage where we should have been, you know what I'm saying, one time, you know what I'm saying? But this shirt is big for the east side, you know, our community, just the natives, you know what I'm saying? Anything else would be outside, somebody that moved, that's from Long Beach, that move out of state or something, this and that.
What? Nipsey made Crenshaw one
a household name.
More beyond the natives.
A household name.
And when Snoop hit, I think merchandising really wasn't thought of like that, right?
Not in his mind.
But it was. Because Snoop in 92, 93, 94 could have made the LBC the way Nip made Crenshaw, right? Am I right or wrong?
You dead right. You dead right. You dead right. Yeah, I've been preaching that for the longest, man. Yeah. I tell everybody, man, we had the first marathon corner, the first store. We had the first marathon corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't put together right. We had the world famous Astoria VIP. You know what I'm saying? We should have had that whole corner merchandised out, and I was preaching that back then in Death Row days, man. You know what I'm saying? But I can't just, now that I think about it, I look back at it, man, I can't just say that because Snoop was young and all of that. You know, he wasn't all the way.
Was young as,
yeah, but it was two different breeds though. Yeah. Nip was really in the section in these streets about. Nip was really in there doing.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description. Thanks for watching StreetTV.net.